There we go. Hi, I'm Will Daly from Chapman University's 2011 team Hydros. So, to help you do better in this competition, I'm going to give you some inside tips and tricks of how the competition works and strategies you should use. So, by doing that, I'm going to also give you a tour of our Hydros facility. Alright, here we go! Alright, so first we're going to do some just general coverage. Your report should be viewed in Courier New font. So we're going to make it Courier New now. This is what it would look like for in Courier New. Okay, so your meeting time should be before or after class. It's easier on people, because hopefully you guys can do that. And also, someone should be filming this right now. I mean, like, right now. I'll wait. Go get a camera. Okay, so you should get your camera now. So it should be filming. Sweet. So, just going to say that your team should get your polos or dress attire for the competition sooner rather than later. Also, set up all your computers with the game. It's easier to access all the information from the reports, and it's just easier on everyone. So, about the game. This game is balancing fixed cost and variable cost. Also, a lot of forecasting is involved in doing that. Watch what happens in the real world. Gas prices go up, expect transportation costs to increase in the game. Earthquake in Japan, your company can't get parts, and productivity may fall. Something bad will happen at the beginning of the physical competition, so be prepared, have some safety stock. Have your decisions looked over by everyone on the team. It only takes one mistake of buying 3 million CDs rather than 3,000 and your company will be bankrupt. The worlds are also different. Don't judge yourself based on teams in other worlds, because their information is going to be completely different and their world's going to be completely different. And most importantly, you should have fun. It's just a game. If your company is crashing and burning, at least you're not losing your real money, right? Alright, so now we're going to go and learn some of the group roles. Groups. You guys want to feel comfortable with what you're doing and in your group. So work on that. Also, know your part very well, but also know how to do other people's roles. This will help ease the burden on others if something goes wrong or they need help. And also, it helps you just understand the game better. But know what you personally are responsible for. And also give positive feedback. And also express what the expectations for everyone individual work are. Okay, now for the CEO. The CEO should have general knowledge of everything. Have everyone's cell phone numbers so that you can contact anyone in case of a meeting or someone's not there. Email everyone the results. Even if everyone has the game, some people might have issues downloading files. Send an email out just with everyone with all the results in it. It shouldn't take too long, and it's helpful to have a backup version of all the reports. Submit your decisions early. If you change it, you can update it. So if you have your decision submitted early, there's a very good chance you're not going to miss it, the deadline. Also, because you're the leader, you should be clear on what you're expecting from everyone. Your job is to sort of motivate everyone, get everyone to kind of work. So you should give clear expectations to what those works are. Alright, now we're going to talk about marketing. Here's our marketing department. So marketing. You guys should buy marketing reports regularly. It helps you watch your competition more closely and be more effective. Now here's the important thing. Be consistent. Consistency will help you win. Fluctuating price will destroy your market share. You don't want to hurt your market share. R&D is also where the competition is won. Everyone's going to get the first model relatively early. It's getting the next model after that, which is going to help you win. Be sure to stagger the releases of these new products, though. If you release them too quickly, your market will just reject it and not be okay with it. But also remember, you can not release a model. So you can skip models if you have new models too early. You should also be realistic in your projection of the market share. With 5 teams, 24% of market share is doing very well. Also, have good visuals for your presentation. This is where you get to show your creative side and help your team stand out from all the other teams during your presentations. Human resources. Oh wow, what happened over there? Human resources. Your job is a mix of work inside the competition and outside the competition. Your job is to really motivate and provide cohesion between your team members. Get your team to work together more effectively and have be generally good towards each other is important. Now you should also, for in-game stuff, watch your salesperson to sales ratio. Keep them low to keep customers happy, but not too low, as it will become unprofitable. You have a balance of fixed costs versus variable costs, where your employees' compensation. Salary is fixed per employee, and commission is variable per sale. Be supportive of your teammates. On to operations. So, operations, your dilemma is how to expand capacity. You can do one of three things. You can build a new plant, you can expand on existing plants, or you can install a second shift. First, a new plant will provide you with some risk management. It'll also lower the transportation costs. This will also provide the maximum amount of expansion and allow you to be introduced into an international market. Some of the drawbacks of this are it takes the longest, being 3/4, and it's also expensive. Now, the next one you have is expansion. Expansion is cheaper than building a new plant. This is still expensive though, and also gives you no benefits on reducing transportation costs. Second shift happens after a quarter, and it also allows you to fully utilize assets you already paid for. If you're already running a second shift, you can't go into a second shift to increase capacity if there's an emergency. Now looking at our finances. Finances, you want to increase your shareholder equity. This is probably the most important thing you can do. I've prepared a graph for this. Let's see, graph around here we go. Yep, there we go. Yep, you definitely want to increase your shareholder equity. This is the most important part. Being debt-free is good, but having higher stock prices is better. It's better for your shareholders. Now, if you want to decrease your debt, you buy back bonds. But if you want to increase your stock price, you buy back your stocks. Another thing you want to do is you want to pay out dividends. You want to find a level where you can sustain your payouts and continue to pay out in that. CDs are pretty much worthless for you because they don't provide that high of a return. Also, you want to triple check your work because if you mess up anything, the whole team's going to crash and burn here. You want to help your team by figuring out what the expenses are for the whole term. Or for your whole quarter. That way you can tell if you're going to lose money or not. Now, forecasting is also kind of with finance, but if at all possible, you should make your own forecasting person, because forecasting is the most complicated part of this, but is also the most important. I do not know how to forecast, so I cannot give you too many tips on it. All I can say is figure it out early so you can do it the whole time, because it will help you immensely. Alright. Well, thank you for joining us, and you heard some tips about how to do this competition, and also you got to tour a little bit about what Hydros did. So, I just want to say thank you again for your time, and hopefully you have fun and do great in the competition.